afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between our visitors and the home team. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter.
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw here. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down.
18, incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
You draw it up for him. And you stop him after he picks up about 5. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their fourth down stand. They'll run here following the penalty. He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting into the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Results in a first down.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
Signal for and taken. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They step up, and there he goes. He loses the football. Recovered by the defense. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throw. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And a 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. Result.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry, and you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And his guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Rolling from the gun here.
2nd and 6.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
To the ground and incomplete.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A 6-yard pickup.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
To number 20.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Visitors 7.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
first down.
Now this offense ready to head back out.
30-yard line.
And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. The running back gets it on the draw, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's on the end route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the well again. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
No gain on the play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the distance was no good. It finds that left upright. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. All the left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and
exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. Offense to the line. Here we go. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 3-yard line.
They give it to him again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
3rd and 10.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Another carry for it. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're out now, ready to punt it. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. They'll run here on 1st down. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Right at the gut. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
The pass on second down. A 7-yard loss. Brings up
this offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going for it himself. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. Running it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking to call himself. He's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
That's complete right side. And this one does not go far.
Complete to number 7. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down. Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Makes the catch. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Home team 21. Visitors 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Setting up to throw. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down, looking for options. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
36-yard line.
1st down, play action. He's got a man left. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as time runs out in the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Looking in the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Guy plays straight ahead. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That one just gets back to the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So 20 from 1. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him the first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the tail.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 12.
Shotgun snaps, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete.
A gain of 4 yards.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
A gain of 4 yards. And
sticking to the air here. It is caught left side.
The pass.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They are throwing it again. Cut out left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So 20 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
It's a gain of 20. Results in a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 16.
Hand off to the back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Back on 2nd and goal. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play.
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means 1st down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. All the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
At the 23-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.